What's up, anime and manga fans? This is Chris C. Manga here, and I'm going to review this week's chapter of Naruto 612. This chapter had me saying "what the fuck" so many times. Like, it's a good chapter, don't get me wrong, but there's some stuff I'm like, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna get into that. I'm not gonna give you a crazy overview because a lot of shit happened. None of it's really substantial, but a lot of shit. There was a lot of talking. Like, this chapter felt weird to me because the last couple of chapters has been like literally no talking. There's a few, brief explanation. We get that in shonen mangas where they explain the strategies and their attacks. But then to the degree of talking that was in this chapter was just astounding. Like, I'm just like, wow, it's so much dialogue. Not complaining, I'm just saying, it was just caught me off guard because there's a lot to read. I wasn't expecting it. A lot of it was just really just Shikamaru's dad being an OG, just strategizing the shit out of everything. Even Tamari actually comments that, wow, no wonder he's able to pull this off. He's Shikamaru's dad after all. Something along those lines. Yeah, translation's fucked up. But yeah, so I'm gonna, to the best of my ability, try and break down what really happened. I might, organize how the attack pattern worked. But this chapter was basically the Shinobi Alliance unifying their attacks. So we have the Mist guys from the previous chapter. They did the Mist Jutsu. So, tried to blind Madara and Obito. Obviously, they have the Sharingan, which can see through like crap. They can see chakra. So we get the Cloud Village. We got Shi and his bunch of Cloud Ninja dudes. They do that blinding lightning jutsu. I'm like, okay, cool. That was understandable because I'm like, right. So it's not not a Kekkei Genkai or anything. Everyone should be able to use something like that. It's probably like Solar Flare from Dragon Ball Z. Well, yeah, it is a Solar Flare ripoff. Anyway, so they all this Solar Flare to try and blind the Jubi, and then Daru comes through. I'm like, all right, here we go. It's Storm Element time, and then a whole bag of guys doing Storm Elements. I mean, literally like 10 dudes behind him all doing Storm Elements. I'm like, what the fuck? Everyone has this Kekkei Genkai now. I was like, what? How many guys can use Storm Element? So Daru is no longer special. He still has Black Lightning, but shit, that's all he has now. Like, he's no longer special in that regard. Then we get what the fuck happened next? I don't even know. Like, it's just I think it was the Sand Village. They did like this sandstorm jutsu thing, to create a dust storm to blind the Jubi, and then in the previous chapter we saw that the Shino's clan. Wow, I actually forgot Shino's last name. The bug people. They use their bugs to actually blind Madara and Toby. So basically they're using the Sharingan to try and see the chakra, but all they see is like bits of chakra everywhere, which are the insects which is blinding them. Then we get the rock, the rock village or the stone village, hidden stone village. Basically, they all did the Doton, and they created like a box to lock the Jubi in. And then we get, could be in the wrong order, but we get the stone village again. We get the Tsuchikage's granddaughter. She's actually using the Yoton ability now. She's no longer special because everyone else can use that cement jutsu now. Like at least 20 good people using that cement jutsu to trap the Jubi down there. And then we have the Mist Village. I think they all did some war technique to actually, I don't know, it's like they're mixing cement basically. They're trying to mix cement to trap the Jubi in there. And then we get what made me say what the fuck again, like it's cool, I like it, don't get me wrong. I'm not bitching, I'm just saying that it just caught me by surprise. Weird, but it caught me by surprise. We get like the Sarutobi clan. I'm like, huh? There's more of them. Like 10 guys from the Sarutobi clan, like just doing fire style. I'm like, wait, so Asuma and obviously the third Hokage, and that weren't by themselves. There's loads of them. Like, it's only just now we've seen all this shit. I'm like, we've been in Konoha for how long now? We just realized that there's more members of the Sarutobi clan. I shouldn't be surprised. Maybe they're just undercover. Maybe they aren't as as famous as Asuma or the third, or Konohamaru. Basically, they're not that famous. But I was surprised to see them anyway. That means, are there more members from the Senju clan in the village that we haven't seen yet? Tsunade is basically the only one we have seen. Not mentioning a little brother, Naruto, or whatever his name is. He's pretty much dead, so we can't really count him. Like, Tsunade is pretty much the only Senju that we've seen alive at this point. So are there more in the village that we haven't been aware of yet? that's what I'm trying to find out right now, because if there's Sarutobi clan members running around the village and we haven't heard about them till now, then anything's possible. So yeah, they did the fire style, and that kind of solidifies everything. That kind of traps the Jubi, and it's this concrete thing you can't move. And then Madara actually states that, oh wow, these guys actually are able to to unify their attack quite cool. Like, they're actually good at this. I'm surprised they can actually work together that well. And then Obito's like, yeah, we're still gonna kill him though. I don't really care. He's always saying doesn't care about anything. Funnily enough, in the beginning of the chapter, him and Naruto, went back and forth with this arguing match about, the world's gonna end. Naruto's like, no, it's not. I still believe in the world, and he's like, I don't believe in the world anymore. That they're like, they're so similar yet they're so different at the same time. It's good that I see where Kishimoto is going with this. This could have been a possible, this could have been Naruto if Naruto didn't find any friends, or he was still neglected in the village. If he never had Kakashi, Sasuke, or Sakura, Naruto probably would have been fucked up and become like Toby. Yeah, that could have happened. With the Kyuubi's influence as well, he could have gone, bad shit crazy. So that's really what happened. But we do get a really, a small little panel in the corner, very small, with the actual Jubi transforming. He's basically like a giant, messed up crazy cocoon. And then we see that his tails are unfolding, and then I'm guessing he's transforming because Madara said that the true power of the Jubi is about to be awakened. Again, my translations are fucked up, so that could be wrong what he said, but the true power of the Jubi is about to be unleashed. So really, oh, and sorry, I completely forget, Naruto was actually somewhat important in this chapter. Yeah, he's firing up a Rasen Shuriken to I guess hit the Jubi. I don't know what that's really gonna do. If the Jubi can flick a Bijou Dama back, like what's Naruto really gonna do? Sure, he's jumping in with a whole bunch of Shinobis. Like, really, they're just kind of nameless ninjas. They're gonna get smacked down like flies, and yeah, they're gonna die. Straight up, they're gonna die. So Naruto's jumping in. Hopefully that's a clone Naruto, so he won't get fucked up too bad. But yeah, and then Jubi's actually awakening his true power now. So next chapter we're gonna probably see the actual true form of the Jubi, or a powered up version of it. Not sure what's actually happening right now, because this Jubi does look like the Jubi that we saw in the flashback when Obito was telling the story of the Sages of Six Paths. So I'm guessing either it's a powered up version, or this is his true form that yeah, it's true form. So really, that's all that really happened. Unless I missed anything, I'm sorry if I did. It was a lot of reading. I don't really want to go through everything that I've read, because that's just long and boring, and you obviously already read the chapter, so you know what's happening. I'm just giving you my thoughts and what I thought of it, and yeah. So if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. And what do you think of it? Did you enjoy it? Like, let's try something new. What would you rate this chapter? Me personally, I'll give it because of the I like seeing everyone work together in that aspect. I'll probably give it an 8, because I enjoyed it to that degree. What do you think of it? What does it work? What is this chapter worth in your eyes? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Yeah, just stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. So hey guys, take care.